Concentrate on the deck you want. Lightworkers, Wisdom, Aboriginal Goddess and Wicca. Lightworkers. What do they need to know? Trust that niggle. That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring that niggling feeling, throwing their best dollop of stubbornness, ego and pro-rationalisation to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face that niggle, life just throws more to bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel that niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from a higher realm, but in fact it is the body that is the intuitive one. Working through our senses to deliver vibrational information, it takes just a moment every day to scan your body, to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face that niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe is going to throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path, especially after this week. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer that niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe, so answer that niggle now. What is that niggle trying to tell you? Wisdom deck. The Spiral Dancer, number 5. So the number 5 may be important to some of you. It is a challenge. It seems you're getting caught out of breath going in the wrong direction, and sometimes you're so busy dancing to your own tune that you find yourself out of step with everyone else. Perhaps now is the time to regroup, sit down and rest for a while, till the rhythm calls you back to dance again. The Spiral Dancer is a gentle one, so be still and know that you're always loved. If your question is about a relationship, don't try and push it now. This is a time to be receptive and allow someone else to take the lead and show his or her true nature to you. At the same time, be careful of being manipulated. You will know the truth about your situation clearly if you sit this dance out and observe. The Aboriginal Goddess deck. Concentrate on the deck. One card, Spirit, please, for whoever's watching. Rhiannon. Somebody has been falsely accused. Gut instinct. Usually people accuse you of things they're doing themselves, so beware. Rhiannon was the Welsh lunar goddess whose name means the divine one or the great queen. Rhiannon is beautiful and often rode on the wind on a white horse, so those born 1966 are important, plus or minus 12 February to February. One day a man saw her and could not resist her beauty. After a long chase, he caught up with her and they fell in love and married. Shortly after the birth of their first son, Rhiannon was falsely accused of killing him and sentenced to stand at the gate of the castle whilst carrying visitors on her back till she admitted her crime. Some years later, her son, who had in actual fact been kidnapped, was found, and Rhiannon was reinstated as her rightful status as queen. During the entire ordeal, Rhiannon remained steadfast in her own truth despite the opinions and judgments of others. You have become the centre of attention, however, it may not be in a positive light. This is a position you have rarely found yourself in before, and it bears no comfort to you. Usually you are looked upon as someone who can be trusted for your judgment. However, at present you are being surrounded by a doubt of others. Stand solid in your truth and know within yourself your decisions have been honourable despite what others believe. There is another aspect to what is happening in your situation, and the bystanders aren't aware of the full scope of it. As a result of your respect for others, in believing that a secret is not yours to tell, you have chosen to keep the details to yourself, which is not helping your cause. Find within yourself the strength and courage to see this through to the end. It's a bit of a rocky road ahead, but you will quickly triumph and find yourself back in favour with those who doubted you, and they will learn the lesson from standing strong in their beliefs. But when they do return, you may not want them back in your life because they doubted you. And finally, the Wicker. Yeah. Unavailable, number 29. So, the broom. Why do witches ride broomsticks? To sweep the past clean behind them and move confidently towards their desire. Whether sweeping your floor or sweeping away what no longer serves you, the broom is a powerful ally. It evokes the freshening energy of spring cleaning all year round. Like the sorcerer's apprentice, you may be overdoing it when it comes to sweeping up. Don't be reckless in ridding yourselves of things or relationships that have value. It's time to think very carefully before you cleanse, release, or dismiss something or someone. Do release what no longer serves you. Something is cluttering up your spiritual space.